So,
Speak up if you aren't here.
What were we doing?
We're in the middle of people's backstories
We're in hell.
or futures.
Oh, right, we're in hell.
Bit of backstories and a bit of futures, I think.
so
Gotcha.
you guys, we are moving on to. Well, the last of you kind of showed up at the same time, except for Titania. So we're going to pick at random. Lol. Actually, no. It would be Orby next.
Eh? Okay.
Yeah, because you got here. You got
Yeah,
there
yeah.
slightly before.
I did, yeah.
So, you arrive outside of the inn. You see it is currently packed, and you hear like tons of music and merriment going on from within.
Go inside.
You head inside, and immediately you hear someone go, "Just find somewhere to sit, dear. We'll get to you as we can."
He's back! She's back! It's old me!
Oh god.
It's Evie! I look for the voice.
You kind of look about, and you see, like kind of like weaving her way through the crowd on basically roller skates.
Motherfucker.
Like with like one of those with like a platter of food on her in hand, is you. But as you see, as she sees you, she kind of goes, "Huh?" and then just rolls and slams right into a wall.
And
dies,
dies, and that's it.
And they have to help her up, and she's like, "Sorry, we'll get some new food out for all y'all." What the hell?
I'm just like, y'all better come with me. And I go into the back.
She kind of like looks around and just goes to follow you, and
Well, I imagine this is a shock.
yeah, I wasn't really expecting to be meeting me anytime soon.
Could you, you know, I've got an explanation for this. It's not
a good one.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a good explanation in the sense of if I heard it, I wouldn't believe it. But with that in mind, um, um, could you like tell me a little bit about your life and like what you've been doing for like the last couple years, maybe?
I've been running my inn.
Uh-huh.
It's been getting busier and busier here every year, but we're managing to keep up. Just
How's why is this Austin Powers? How's our father?
he's fine, I guess. He's probably out there trying to keep up with all them new folks now that I gotta deal with whatever this is.
Still skateboarding?
Yeah, he got me into it for a little bit, and then I got hooked on roller skates.
They look like safer, you know, they're like strapped to you instead of just coming out from under you.
I wouldn't say they're particularly hard, to be honest. They're both kind of just easy.
Interesting. This is well, I was gonna say it's just as weird for you as for me as it is for you, but probably like a little less so because this is like the second time in like a year I've had this. But I said in a year, I meant in a couple, whatever, how long it's been.
Like a couple weeks at most.
Yeah, I probably have lost track. Uh, well now. How's I make some vague magical hand gestures.
The magic? Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, uh, once people realized weren't doing nothing too bad with it, and I was just helping people out, they were really open to it, to just letting me do my thing.
Oh, interesting. They didn't like burn you at the stake like that guy in the next town over.
No. In fact, I brought that guy back to life.
Interested. Well, I know you got work to do. You're very busy. I'm
Well,
always very busy.
sure, but seems important for sure.
Yeah, but I don't really know what the solution to this is, so I might just like look around for a couple minutes.
All right.
And I do that.
Okay, you head out and you start looking
I
around.
poke around.
Okay. You see some people kind of like see you as you're going, and they're like, and they just kind of go, hey Orby.
How's your meals?
Good. Thanks for it was cooked by one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
So, say, what are you busy or something? I swear I'm seeing two of you.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just those roller skates. It just makes me, I can be everywhere at once. They're fantastic.
You see, the other you just kind of steps out and goes, "It's just magic. Don't worry about it." And they go, "Oh, okay."
Interesting.
You don't got a lot of people.
Okay. I'm gonna go look around. I want to go look at my room, for example.
Okay. Yeah, you go up to your room. um, what are you looking for? Like it's
I
very
just
like
want to see,
it's about the
what it
same
looks
as
like.
what you would expect. Mom's still dead.
Yeah. Okay.
But otherwise you see there are not like awards or anything, but there are like letters for people who are like, "Oh man, staying here was so great, blah 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 blah. The food was so good, thank you so
Interesting.
much."
Interesting. Okay. Uh, wow. I do not know what the test is here. This is nice at least, but I hope she doesn't kill me like the other one. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna go just like watch myself run around and do stuff and see if I think of anything.
Okay. You see, they're happy to let you just stick around and watch. You see, they have a very like people around here seem to love them a lot. They're just kind of like stopping, like animatedly chatting with people. Yeah, this inn is just beloved far and wide, from the looks of it.
Interesting. We can go to someone else because I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So now that leaves us with Utica. No, wait, no, yeah, Utico,
Hello?
Bran, and
What?
Titania.
Mm-hmm.
Utico,
Ah,
you open your eyes and you are back in the Elven Academy, and you're just kind of like, oh hell.
Does it look the same as I remember it, or
Pretty
is it
much the
also like?
same. There are like a few changes. Probably like more accessible. It's probably just like friendlier to different kinds of students. Not necessarily like Fey. It basically seems like it's more open to non-Fey students and things like that.
Huh. Interesting.
Timmy's a Starbucks now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faye,
There's, like,
Faye
there's a
known
new
to only
engineering
drink
complex.
Tim's.
What was that? Sorry, Mia?
There's a new engineering complex.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Am I just like in one of the hallways, or am I like standing in front of it?
You're just like standing in the basically in the atrium.
When I look around, do I see like, a lot of different students who like aren't just Fae and stuff?
Yeah. You see there's a couple of you see there's a couple of fire genasi just kind of like talking. There's like a straight up just a proper elemental who's like, stomping around like an earth elemental stomping like rolling around. It's just like a giant boulder. Wearing like a wizard's hat that's floating a little bit above their head so that it doesn't like get crushed.
Oh my god, I love it.
Incredible.
Wow. Man, I'm at a bit of a loss. I don't remember it being quite like this last time I was here.
Headmaster.
I guess.
You all right?
Huh?
Turning,
Huh?
you see there's like a student who's like, just kind of like, can we? Is there? You look a touch lost, Headmaster. Are you all right?
I look behind me and check if there's another person
No.
that they're talking
It's
to.
just you.
I don't know. I think you might be the lost one. Should we get you to the nurse's office? You feeling all right?
I'm fine. Just you don't usually just stand in the you don't usually just stand in the atrium spinning in circles.
Uh, yeah, agreed. I don't. What's going on here? What's your name?
Me, my name is Trient.
Trent.
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you, young one. Yeah, you must be a student here.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah.
Maybe I am not quite feeling all right.
Do you
Can
want
you-
to head to the nurse's office?
I think we better. I mean, you don't have a class to go to or anything, would you? I don't know. I
Well,
might remember
no,
the
but
way.
I'm sure if I do, but I'm sure if the headmaster is there to vouch for me, I'll be all right.
Well, I wouldn't. I don't know. I'll find my way there. Don't worry.
Okay. I don't know what accent this person has. They keep flipping between English and being English and fucking Southern.
That's okay. Maybe they just learned common from a variety of sources.
Yeah, they're code switching constantly.
Yeah.
Incredibly confusing.
Can I try to find the nurse's office, see if I remember?
Yeah, you go over and you just kind of like start wandering about, and eventually you do like get there. You remember where it was. You've probably gotten to quite a few scrapes in your youth, your elven youth.
Fucking people up.
And they kind of greet you, and they're just kind of like, Headmaster, is there something I can do for you today?
Yeah, I appreciate it, but I think you might have me confused. Do you have anything I could take to, like, I don't know, relieve some mind effects or confusion of that sort?
If you've been charmed, we can certainly try to dispel that.
Yeah, I mean, might as well give it a go.
Okay, and you see they kind of step up to you, and you see they begin casting a spell on you. You do and you kind of recognize the components from when you were in when you yourself were a student. Um, but after a little bit, they finish casting a dispel magic on you, or rather, I should probably go with a greater restoration. But you feel no different, and they just kind of go and done.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm sorry about the spell slot. I don't think it worked. I might be, I don't know, something more strange and nefarious might be afoot here.
Hmm. Um.
When did you last see me, I guess, before today?
Uh. Well. We spoke about a mishap in the evocations classes not too long ago.
Uh okay.
Perhaps I would say yesterday.
Hmm. Yeah, no. Well, no memory of that.
Hmm. Perhaps let's get you up to your office, and there might be something there that might help you.
All right, I'm willing to try anything. Thank you kindly, really.
Of course. And the two of you head off. You make your way to quote unquote your office, um, and they, uh, yeah, you enter. You kind of like enter into this like elevator type deal. You know, magically powered lift that just kind of like slowly takes you up to the top floor where your office would be. And as you arrive to the top floor, you see there is there is you sitting at a desk.
I see. I fear I was right. It looks like I ain't the headmaster. Oh well, I mean, I am, but excuse me.
Who are you? Yes. Oh my. Who the heck? Pardon my French. Is this?
Are you my soul?
Uh, don't know how to answer that question.
I don't know. I mean, I guess well, with all this fancy new position and all yours, I figured you might be a bit more learned than I am.
Well, I just don't know what you mean by "am I your soul?" That don't make no damn sense to me.
Oh well. Sorry.
No, that's
I
fair.
mean, I don't know. Are you like in a period of your life where you feel like you keep chasing what other people have?
Uh, no.
Okay, well, never mind then. I guess not.
I'm pretty much set with all the things that I could ever need.
Hmm. Wish I could say the same.
You know, you'll get there, I'm sure.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, but actually, do we look about the same age? Because I know
Yeah?
Utica's a. Okay. I'm not sure if it's just a slow aging thing or if it's just.
You can't say for certain whether they're a few years older or younger than you, but otherwise you do look pretty much the same.
I wonder, is
Maybe a
this like.
few differences based on like life experiences.
Right.
You see that their hands aren't nearly as uh like their hands aren't as calloused as yours.
Yeah. Less calluses, more gray hairs, I'll bet. Uh,
Yeah.
being in academia. Okay. Uh, so I'm gonna be like, so I don't know. I'm trying to think about how I might have, fallen into your your realm. It seems like should be a time paradox or something happening.
Well, why don't you recount to me exactly how it is you got here? Nope, wrong accent. Why don't you tell me all about how it is you got here in the first place, and we'll see if we can figure this thing out together, huh?
Well, well, thank you. I really wish I could. I just so well. Now don't take this the wrong way. I I was in hell, but I don't think I was like sinning or anything. I think I was just wrong place, wrong time, be in
Mm-hmm.
hell. when I was supposed to be alive. And I'm looking for my soul, you see. I'm looking for pieces of it. That's why I thought you were. And when all my friends were disappearing to find theirs, I just closed my eyes, and when I opened them, I was back here. And
Right.
everyone was calling me headmaster.
Okay. You see, she kind of takes a moment to let that sink in. Huh. Well, I can't say I have too much experience in the underworld, but I'm sure someone around here can help us out. Probably
I'd
someone
recommend not getting any experience with it.
I suppose that's fair. Someone in extra dimensional travel ought to be able to give us a hand, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Kind of gets
Really,
up.
I can't thank you enough for just. I mean, I guess when you meet yourself, what can you do but trust them, eh?
I certainly hope that we can trust one another. I don't exactly sense that you're much of a liar.
That's good. Do
Yeah.
you sense that I'm a truther?
We'll figure it out.
Alright. I can deal with that.
Alright. And you two head off to search for someone who can help you. We'll go over to Bran. You are locked in this vault. You hear the clinking of gold.
Dunk. Not again.
Pushed into as if it's being shoveled and handled very roughly.
Uh-oh. Hello?
You see, popping their head out from behind one of the stacks of gold is another Kenku.
Hi.
What?
I'm lost.
You're me.
Am I you?
You look like me.
What's my name then?
Bran?
Oh yeah, that's my name.
Wrong. That's my name, so it can't be your name.
Wrong. Why are you here?
Stealing.
Okay, yeah, that's what I would do. I died and went to hell, and now I'm here.
No, I'm here. I'm not dead. So you
Yeah,
can't be
well,
dead.
you're
That
not
doesn't make
real.
sense. That's
You're
mean.
not real. Yeah, I'm a big meanie, and you're not real.
What?
So I want to go home.
Okay, do you want to come with me?
Are you gonna leave the vault?
Well, yeah, I gotta take this stuff somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
I got nothing else to do.
You see they continue shoveling gold into like a bag that is disproportionate to how much that bag should be able to hold.
Wow, you must be like really strong, because I couldn't do that.
I'm great. I'm awesome at holding bags.
I can't hold shit. I don't have...
Bad word.
Yeah. I can start saying bad words now because I'm in hell.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the proof in the pudding.
I don't want to ever be in hell.
Yeah, well, too bad.
Oh god. They start shoveling gold faster. I gotta be rich before I go to hell.
Yeah.
What if I have to buy stuff there?
No, you can't take the gold with you. That's kind of how it goes.
Oh, what the heck? What's the point? Shiny. I'm taking this because it's shiny.
Shiny, yeah. I mean, there's gold in hell, though.
Oh. Okay, maybe I don't need to bring this. You see, they just drop the bag and then they take your hand and they start running.
Okay.
They kind of like crawl up into a vent and they kind of get stuck halfway and you see they kind of have to kick their legs up into the vent.
I kind of just boot them further into the vent. Move faster.
Mean.
Get moving, and I will have to do it again.
And you see they kind of go and they keep going. But yeah, you just follow them into the vent?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what vault is this place anyways? Is it like a store or like a bank or like is this someone's like big big basement piggy bank?
I think it's the second. I think it's the third one. It's like under a big building,
Okay.
like a really big building,
Like where big building?
like the kind of building that has other smaller buildings around it.
That's big.
Like you could fit another building in this building.
And you could get in here just by yourself?
No, I got other people who helped me. Oh, they
Like?
probably wanted the money. Okay, it's fine.
Just lie.
That's true.
Tell them you didn't find any.
That's true. There are some people who live in the sewer who get me to steal from them, and then they give me treats sometimes. And then,
Did they
but
give you
usually-
money?
Yeah, usually they just give me money, but sometimes they'll also take me out for iced cream.
Okay. At least you get ice cream.
Yeah. And you eventually you crawl out of the vents, and you see there are some people who are who see you appear out of the vent, and then they see another you appear out of the vent, and they kind of look very
Hello.
confused. And you, as you're about to go hello, the other one goes shh, and you see the like there are some guards who are like, "What was that?" But they just kind of like the people who like notice you, they're just kind of like, "Oh, that was probably nothing." Blah 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 blah. And they like continue distracting them, and you two sneak out like a back entrance, and you realize that now that you look back and you were in a castle. As you kind of make your way out towards a little wagon, and they kind of
Dibs. And I'm running for like the shotgun seat.
Oh, okay. And they kind of follow after you, and you see those people who were talking at the front desk kind of run up and rejoin you, and they kind of go, "Nice work." What? Who is this?
And just kind of sits and kind of like looks at their hands, like kind of looks around, starts whistling.
You see the other you kind of goes, "Look, I stole so good that I stole another me." And they kind of go like, "Okay, did you get any money?" He goes, no. The bag was really heavy, so I couldn't bring it back." And the other people kind of go, "It was a bag of holding. That shouldn't, what?" And kind of go, "It was too big. I couldn't bring it." And they were like, "But you carried it inside." It's like, no, I didn't. And then you see the person just kind of goes, "Ugh. Okay, whatever. Let's just go." And they get on into the wagon and they take their reins, and you guys take off. And kind of goes, "So that's Mr. Knives."
Hey, Mr. Knives.
Kind of goes,
I don't.
he's really nice. He just gets grumpy sometimes.
Yeah, I can tell. I know a guy that's really grumpy, except he's really tall and green.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like a grass.
Yeah, like grass or like broccoli.
Or like a trees.
Yeah. Broccolis look like trees.
What are other tall things? Like a really big, tall green guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I can I think I can see him in my head.
Yeah. We met in hell.
Oh.
Yeah, this big scary guy showed up and then like killed us all, and then we had to go and fight a bunch of people, and then we had to run around and look for pieces of our soul. And I'm doing that right now, except I'm here. So like,
Okay.
I don't know. Bran kind of like touches, like pats other Bran on the head, like, are you like a part of me?
No, because I'm here.
Okay. What if we weren't here? What if we were somewhere else though?
I don't know. That's
I don't know
scary.
either.
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
I've been here, I don't know. I was in a
The
vault.
magic made you, so you have to
I
know.
don't think I'm not made of magic. I'm made of sperm.
No, you're not. You're not real. I'm real. I'm the real me.
I'm an egg. I came from an egg and now I'm here. You're not real. I'm real. Maybe you're the one who's not been real, huh?
No. I know I'm real
I've never even seen the Underworld, so how is it a real place?
because it's real.
Okay.
Because.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My dad works at Nintendo.
Holy.
You see Mr. Knives, you're just kind of like, oh, God. I can't believe I have to hear this in fucking stereo now. But yeah, you would just kind of argue with the younger, or not the younger you, you're the same age, the other you, for a while as you ride off in this carriage. And we're gonna move on for now to Tanya.
Yes.
You see, appear in this. You appear back in the Knights Academy that you went to when you were training up to be in the Royal Army.
Mm.
The Royal Knights, I should say. You see, kind of like have to like steady yourself for a moment as you rub your eyes. But as you do that, you see there are people who are wearing like the old trainee garment that you yourself once had to wear, and they kind of like nod to you as they pass by.
Yeah, nod back. I will go, like, kind of look around and be like, okay. This is an interesting place to be. And then I'm gonna go find, like, maybe, like, the general or, like, my mentor's quarters or something.
Sure.
See if there's someone I can...
Yeah, you know this place like the back of your hand, I imagine. So you just very quick instinctively follow it towards like perhaps like the like the knight captain his quarters. And it doesn't take you too long before you get there. And you see the door is just closed there, but it is but you do see like faint light coming from underneath the cracks, so someone's got to be in there.
Okay. I'm gonna knock lightly, and be like, "Hello."
1 second, you hear from inside, and a moment passes, and you see the door swings open, and you look into your own face.
Ophelia? What are you doing here?
You see, she kind of goes, "No, I'm not Ophelia. What? Who?"
No, you got it. No, come on, sis. Like, yeah, I got that you might be older than them now, but like, you can't fool me. Okay, we have the same face, but not the same brain. Okay.
She kind of like, her eyes kind of widen for a moment, and then she kind of like is going to go in for a shoulder tackle and basically try and knock you out against the back wall.
Oh. Okay.
So she's
Well.
gonna go ahead and make an attack on you. Oof, that's gonna hit.
Damn. This is what I do when I see my sister as well. So no worries.
That's going to be 7 points of damage to you. And you see she kind of goes... to try and pin you to the ground, and meanwhile she's yelling, "Guards! Guards!"
Whoa! Hold on. Calm down. Why are you calling the guards on me? You're the one who tackled me.
There's an imposter in our ranks.
An imposter? Excuse you. You're the one with the cut hair.
She kind of like painfully bends your arm behind your back and just kind of goes, "Silence. You are under arrest for impersonating the knight captain. Whoever you are, we will uncover your identity, and you will be tried."
Titania the Knight Captain. Huh. That has a nice bell to it. Wait. Ophelia, you're a knight captain? Since when did you
I
want to
am
be
not
a knight?
Ophelia, and you will not speak of my sister.
Whoa. I'm gonna like try to like look behind me. uh, uh, and like look into her eyes and probably make the connection. Be like, oh, uh, so I think there's been a misunderstanding here.
Silence. I am Titania, Knight Captain of the Order of Solaire. I am hereby placing you under arrest.
I didn't even do anything. Come on. I just. At least tell me this. Is Empress okay? Last I saw her, she was on fire.
Do not speak of my horse.
Wow. Am I really this stubborn when I'm older?
I am like the same age as you.
I don't know. You don't really have a young spirit to you anymore.
Well, that happens when you become Knight Captain. Now shut up! And you see she kind of like twists your arm some more. It looks, and like at this point it feels like it's about to pop out of your socket.
Oh, she's like, okay, you can't, okay, fuck, what are you, okay. Just take me to where the fuck you're gonna take me to and interrogate me and ask me the questions that you're gonna ask.
You see they haul you to your feet and they start pushing you away. And that's where we're gonna call this session. This one's
Okay.
gonna be a two-parter.